Hi, my name's Jonathan,
And I'm Jason.
and we're going to Brasstown Bald Mountain in North Georgia. Crap, mosquito. Um, the reason why we're going to Brasstown Bald Mountain is because I heard that you can see 4 states from it, and you can also see the view from Atlanta from there. And I would love to see that. Also, because I heard it's the highest peak in Georgia.
The reason I'm going is because I want to explore the mountain. I want to see if there's anything cool out there. So, so we're on our way. I'm not looking.
Look at what?
I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, oh God.
Oh wow. Oh, how high we are.
Oh, I want to get out and videotape it.
Don't see
I want to get out and videotape it like right here.
No.
Yes. It was awesome. It's like, wow, there's like thousands of feet up. I don't know why he says that.
Where are we right now, Jonathan?
We're in Brasstown Ball.
We're on the what?
On the trail. And it is taking us up to museum. Back home. It's taking us to the museum. And Brasstown Ball is like 4,000 feet high. So we're finally here in Brasstown Ball, George Mountain. And the height of it is over 4,000 feet, and it took us 2 hours to get here. I can see Tennessee and South Carolina and North Carolina, but they're just mountains. And apparently it's foggy, so I can't see Atlanta, but the view is nice. FJ.
Okay.
Let's go. And let's go in the window.
Okay, so this is Hawaii, Little Bell Mountain, North Carolina.
How much did we spend at
So this one's the Smoky Mountain. The old Harris. Okay, so we're not. This is North Carolina, but that part was.
Okay, so on the south side, it says you see Big Frog Mountain in Tennessee. You see Track Rock Gap.
And you see Beasley Knob. You can't see the mountains correctly, but you know what we're talking about. They're right over there.
You see Chimney Top
You see Brawley Mountain,
and Notley Lake,
and you also see
which I can see right there. So here we are on the south side of it, and I think this is everything in Georgia. It says you see Cleveland, which is that box right over there. You see Hopkins Gap. You see Tens Gate Gap and Russell Scenic Highway, which I think is down there. You see on this side of the mountain, you see Nees Gap. You see Blood Mountain, Notley River Basin, Slaughter Mountain, Wolfpen Gap, and Soulsby Cove. It's hard to see because like it's cloudy, but I think a better day would have been in the summer, but it's still like, I'm not gonna say amazing, but it's just wow.
Yeah, I do.
Those are actual wildlife.
So now we're in the museum and we're gonna explore, look around. We're gonna like shoot some photos of the museum. Y'all saw Smokey.
I was gonna ask. I just want to know what type of turkey Indian was.
So here's some wildlife that lives here.
Well,
You
not
can
wildlife,
see-
it's a recreation of what the wildlife is.
Okay, John, thanks for spoiling it.
Well, oh my
you got
gosh,
the
Jason. So this is a recreation of what wildlife used to live, what wildlife lives here. You have the eastern cocktail. It's the most common rabbit that lives in North America. You have, it's a rabbit, but here are the rabbits. They produce 4 litters per year, up to 3 to 5 in productivity. Here is, I guess, an owl, and that is a rabbit. And this is supposed to be a wasp or a hornet's nest. This is supposed to be a Cherokee Indian. They live up in Brasstown Ball. For interesting fact, they said that the Trails of Tears started from here and went through Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Missouri, Kansas, and Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Things they would do, they would play ball, and they would use pots and a celt axe to cut wood. It was during the archaic period, so. But you have animals and just weapons they would have always used. Of course, a bow and arrow. In Atlatl, they would still use that during the time, and basically, like, they would just use weapons to hunt their food. In Brasstown Ball, there is iron pyrite. So, iron pyrite, people would think pyrite is like a gold, but it's not gold. It's mostly made with dirt. Long array. It's supposed to be like a sedimentary rock made with pebbles glued together. Here is a quartzite. It is a hard rock formed with the sedimentary and sandstone. And this is a talcite, which I can't pronounce, but it's supposed to be called soapstone. It's a metamorphic rock formed at low temperatures. So there's American chestnut. The original height would have been 20 feet. Leaves would grow up to 5 to. Oh.
Spent years working to restore the forest here in these mountains. I restocked the woods with deer, turkey, and bears, and the streams with fish, and I helped stop forest fires. I was born William Arthur Woody in 1884 to Eliza Ingram Woody and Abraham Lincoln Woody. I've worked here all my life. I started at North Georgia College in Dahlonega, but I quit to farm. In 1912, I started working for the United States Forest Service, surveying and buying land and setting exact boundaries. In 1917, I took the National Forest Rangers examination. And in 1918, I became the first ranger in the Southeast. Now, back when I was just 14 years old, I saw my father kill the last deer in the North Georgia mountains, and I promised then to bring the deer back. Being a ranger gave me that chance. So first I bought 3 deer from a carnival. Then I went to the Pisgah National Game Preserve in North Carolina, and I bought 5 fawns, and I named them Nimble, Billy, Bessie, Nancy, and Bunny Girl. Then later I bought 14 more. Well, the government finally caught on, and they began to increase the herd.
I get number 2. So, let me go to number 2. It says this land produces only a few ounces of gold traded to farmers for saddle horses unable to make a living on a steep land. The farmers will sell it for $2 per acre. So basically in this area on the mountain, that's where gold is at, and farmers will sell it.
This is a recap on our trip to Breast Bald Mountain. The reason why I chose it was because I hear that you can see Atlanta from here, and you can also see 4 states. The 4 states are Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. The only reason why I didn't see Atlanta today because it was a cloudy day. It wasn't those days where it was really clear. It takes about 72 miles to get there and approximately 2 hours. Admissions fee is about $5 if you're 16 and up. Some interesting things is that Native Americans used to live there in the archaic time periods. They have this rock called soapstone. The reason why it's called soapstone is because people would think it was soap, and it felt like soap. Also because it's a metaphoric rock. Some stops along the way was Buford Dam, Helen, Georgia, which is like a German town with German themes. There is Johann Mountain. It's kind of like a tall mountain, but it's not the tallest. What I enjoyed most about the trip was the views and the peaceful hiking trails. I would rate this a 4-star because it was breathtaking, but most of the things that I've seen, I kind of already saw before I went on the trip.